Prince William has always been branded as the polished, duty-bound heir, a man carved from the same dutiful stone as his grandmother, designed to restore the public's faith in the monarchy. But in 2018, the pristine image of the future king cracked, and it wasn't because of political scandal or royal protocol. It was because of whispered rumors of a secret affair with none other than the Marchioness of Cholmondeley, Rose Hanbury.
To her husband and the future King of England, William, having an affair. I think we all know who the alleged other woman is. Say it with me. The Marchioness of Cholmondeley.
A woman who happened to be not just any aristocrat, but a close family friend of William and Kate. The rumors didn't leak from tabloids hunting for headlines. Rather, they leaked from within the same aristocratic circle William grew up in. A carefully curated set of friends known as the Turnip Toffs, the upper-class landowners of Norfolk, who mingle at country galas, garden parties, and private estate gatherings. Among them, William and Kate were considered a power couple. And Rose Hanbury, with her elegant posture and old family name, was considered one of Kate's closest confidants. The two were photographed side by side at banquets and racing events, laughing effortlessly, sharing animated conversations in front of cameras. Their children played together, their husbands shared membership in the same elite clubs, and their two estates were only a few miles apart. But then something changed. Out of nowhere, reports surfaced that Kate had fallen out with Rose and wanted her phased out of their social group. What triggered that demand? No one in the aristocratic circle wanted to answer on record, but multiple anonymous sources claimed it was because Kate had become suspicious of William's growing closeness to Rose. According to one account published by The Sun, Kate confronted William in the middle of an argument and demanded that he stop inviting Rose to private dinners without her. Another insider claimed William dismissed Kate's concerns as paranoid and laughed it off, but the tension reportedly intensified. One friend said, Kate doesn't usually lose her temper, but something had clearly pushed her too far. At the same time, curious sightings began piling up. William allegedly started visiting Houghton Hall, Rose's ancestral home, more frequently than usual, often when Kate was either traveling or involved in official engagements. The visits were not public, no official photographs, no press coverage, no staff escort, just unconfirmed sightings and quiet suspicion. If this was nothing more than friendly visits, why was the palace suddenly refusing to comment? That silence became even louder when lawyers representing Prince William sent threatening notices to British media outlets, warning them not to publish or even reference the rumors. The notices cited false and highly damaging rumors based on speculation. Yet instead of killing the story, the legal pressure made people ask a different question. Since when does the future king threaten the press over harmless gossip? In the past, the palace's usual tactic was to remain unbothered. This time, they went on the offensive. The story continued to snowball. Online forums lit up with amateur timelines linking Rose's sudden disappearance from public outings with William's solo appearances. It was noted that during the birth of the couple's third child, Prince Louis, William looked unusually subdued. Some claimed the strain between William and Kate was already visible in their body language, especially at the 2019 Easter church service. Footage shows Kate walking ahead with a tight smile while William stares blankly ahead, avoiding her gaze. While the mainstream British press remained largely quiet, foreign tabloids, especially in the US and Europe, began printing more direct allegations. French magazine Closer ran a headline bluntly asking whether William had cheated on Kate. Spanish papers described Rose as the reason the Duchess cried in private. Still, no official statement came from the royals. That same year, hard-to-ignore side comments emerged from people allegedly close to the Turnip Toffs. One particularly striking quote published by In Touch Weekly claimed, Kate sees another Diana in the making, and she refuses to ignore the warning signs. It was a chilling reference. The late Princess Diana publicly admitted that Charles was involved with Camilla throughout their marriage. Diana's pain became a lesson for the next generation. Kate apparently wasn't going to wait for history to repeat itself. This time, she addressed the issue immediately and decisively. What happened behind palace walls during that time remains heavily protected, but something clearly changed. Rose Hanbury completely vanished from royal social gatherings. Invitations to public functions stopped arriving. She was noticeably absent at the 2019 state banquet. despite usually being placed close to William and Kate in the seating plan. Rose's friends insisted she was taking a step back for personal reasons, but never elaborated further. Meanwhile, Kate's public image of the calm, composed Duchess was suddenly sharpened with a new edge. People noticed she became more confident in public appearances, standing slightly ahead of William during walkabouts, speaking more directly during engagements, almost as if she was re-establishing her position, not as a gentle consort, but as a future queen. William, however, carried on with business as usual. No apology, no public explanation, no direct denial. Instead, he doubled down on family-centric photo opportunities and carefully choreographed appearances with Kate. But insider chatter described the couple's private dynamic as icy for several weeks, with one insider commenting, "Kate only trusts a handful of people now, and Rose is no longer one of them." The rumors briefly died down in 2020 until they flared up again on social media in 2022 when William appeared at an event laughing with a woman who had a striking resemblance to Rose. The internet immediately reignited the affair allegations, and hashtag Prince William affair trended overnight. This second wave of gossip became global, and once again the palace refused to comment. The most haunting aspect of the entire Rose Hanbury situation is that there was never a proper conclusion. No official statement clearing up the misunderstanding, no joint appearance between Rose and Kate to show unity, no casual photo to disprove the narrative. Instead, Rose remained distant, silently excluded from the inner royal circle she was once so familiar with. The press lawyers stayed on standby, and Kate quietly tightened her circle even further. Some royal commentators insist that the rumors are ridiculous, that William has always been deeply committed to Kate. But when Kate suddenly vanished from public view for nearly 100 days in early 2020, the conspiracy mill didn't start with doctors or hospitals. It started with Rose Hanbury's name trending again. What began as concern over a planned abdominal surgery quickly spiraled into speculation that the absence wasn't medical at all, but personal. Online sleuths pieced together timelines and noticed something oddly familiar. The last time the Princess of Wales disappeared from the royal social scene, it was 2019, and Rose Hanbury was involved. So when Kate wasn't seen since Christmas Day, and the palace offered nothing but vague health statements, social media asked the uncomfortable question out loud. Did she step away because William slipped up with Rose again? Things exploded after the Mother's Day photo posted by the palace turned out to be heavily photoshopped because it made everything worse. Why edit Kate's face if she's fine? Within hours, Rose Hanbury's name resurfaced in the press. Gracia even ran a headline asking, "Who is Rose Hanbury? And why can't Kate Middleton escape her?" The article pointed out that Rose, after years of staying out of the spotlight, had been given new ceremonial roles by King Charles during his coronation.
God save the king!
God save the king!
If the palace really wanted to distance itself from the 2019 scandal, it was a strange decision to keep the Marchioness this close to the throne. The fact that the palace still refuses to address Hanbury's rumored connection to William, even with Kate missing from public view, has only fueled the fire. To this day, William and Rose have never been photographed in public together again. The turnip toffs no longer invite both families to the same events, and Kate's carefully controlled public persona now carries an aura of steel, almost as if she has fought off a silent war no one else saw. The question still lingers quietly among royal watchers. Did Prince William really cross the line with Rose? Or was it all a case of exaggerated coincidence and aristocratic jealousy? People might never know for sure, but if it was nothing more than a rumor, why did the future king go to such extreme lengths to make sure no one said a word? Perhaps silence in the royal family is louder than confession.